Hello Hugh, welcome back to Advance Wars Return. Sorry it's been a while since I've done this, but work got chaotically busy once again, and I actually ended up forgetting to record because I had so many late nights in the studio. But you guys seem to have been really enjoying this so far, and so have I, actually. So if you are enjoying it as much as I am, then before we begin, just make sure you remember to click that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Now, people in the comment section last time were saying we should try the Sami mission, so that's what we're going to do. Gonna dive right in. Everyone, proceed with caution. Enemy units could be anywhere. If we can make it past a river, we will be in reach of our territory. Just a little bit further. Commander Sami, we're getting a call. Right now? Did Nell send a rescue troop? Hey, Sami, where are your troops right now? Black Hole has a ton of units in the north. You've got to retreat too. Max, where are you? Give me your coordinates. Surprise move, mission 4. In we go. Let's see what awaits. Ah, it's a fog level. Now see what we have here. Fleeing to all directions like startled mice. Flak might be incapable of setting mouse traps, but I am not. Blast it. We were spotted. But this means that our headquarters are right between us. Max, do you think Ada has more forces further south? Yeah, I can bet he does. You're saying we're going to get sandwiched if we retreat further? Maybe. Ada's forces must be spread out to intercept us. If we focus our firepower, we might be able to take his HQ before he rallies all his troops. Max, I want to take command of your units. Okay, I'm counting on you. Okay, I've not done a fog level for a while. First things first, let's take a look at what Ada can do. We've looked at Sami before recently. Ada, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, he's only got 2 stars for his power. Jesus. It does charge fast. All units gain +2 move, but lose 10 firepower. Ooh, that's interesting. All units gain +1 move and 120% fire. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I actually kind of like that. Fair enough, because Ada didn't get any firepower bonuses. It was just extra movement, which wasn't really that interesting. Now, I have no idea what awaits in the fog, so we're going to proceed with caution and hopefully not get ourselves run over, because that tends to be my downfall when it comes to fog missions. Oh, let's use the infantry to scout in the mountains, I suppose. Yeah, I tend to play overly cautious when it comes to fog, but we'll see what happens. Need to remember I've got more units than just these over here. I've also got these ones up in the top right-hand corner. So here we are. It's actually pretty dark over here in the UK right now. As of the time of me filming this, it has gone 10:30 at night, would you believe? I had a very late finish at work, and I had a terrifying bus ride home from the studio. Seriously, I got the bus at about 9:30ish, get home. And I've said before on the channel that I live in Manchester. For those of you who are not residents of the UK, Manchester is one of the biggest cities in the UK outside of London. It's also the only other city in the UK, I believe, to be called, have a region which is called Greater, of the same city. Like, there's Greater London, there's Greater Manchester, but anyway, it's big. But I don't live in the city centre, despite working there, partly because I can't afford it, it's very expensive. Oh, hey Sami, a scout found something useful. Ada's hiding an artillery in this forest. Don't fall for his trap. I mean, if we get an infantry there, then alright. Yeah, so I don't live in the city centre, I live in a quiet suburban bit, and, well, when I say a quiet suburban bit, I mean it's kind of out of the way. Ooh, he's got a tank. Okay. I'll keep mine hidden for now. Bring mine. And like I say, it's quite late. And I have to get the bus home. And because I live in literally oh shit, I ended my turn too early. Because I live in a quiet housing estate. Yeah, I didn't mean to end my turn, I completely forgot about those units. I live in a quiet housing estate and people park their cars all along the street, and the bus driver thinks it's a good idea to charge around at 1,000,000 miles an hour in a boss, mind you, past all these cars and things, and it was bloody terrifying. I'm surprised he didn't hit them. Swerving around all over the place and going over speed bumps at like 1 billion miles an hour. And yeah, it was not a fun car ride, shall we say. Yeah, that was a bit of a blunder. I completely forgot I had all these here, tits. And of course, because we're playing Advance Wars 2, technically, he's going to be able to see me. He doesn't have anything there, okay. I feel semi-confident to go for this tank at least, so I can hit this one with my mechs down here and finish that guy off. I'm going to retreat that guy. I want to try and keep as many of my units alive as possible. I'm actually going to bring that there and use the APC as a wall because, well, we don't have any factories or anything, so I'm not going to have anything to replace any units. But yeah, so coming out of the studio today was interesting to say the least. I don't like getting the bus at the best of times, I'm going to be honest. Before I forget, actually, let's take a look at how many units he has. He only has 14. Okay, well, he's got 12 left, so we can... 1, 2... Apparently there's one there. 3, 4, 5. So that's 7 accounted for, but the other 5, I don't know. I imagine he's probably got other artillery and rockets and things hidden in these trees. So we'll proceed with caution. Can I get into these ones over here? Yes, I can. Lovely stuff. Okay, can I get my recon? Not quite. Ah! There are his mechs. Okay, well... I'm probably going to lose that recon unit now, aren't I? That's a little bit annoying, but at least I have another one. And we know that infantry is there. Okay, let's see what he does. Yeah, he's got his power already. Jesus. I'm going to enjoy breaking you. Oh! He's only using his power, not his super. That's interesting. The AI hasn't done that yet. Well, that... and he went for the cities. That's fine. If he goes for the cities, he isn't going to attack me. That's fine. That does answer that question. I was kind of curious, because the way that this game works is when your power meter is full, you get access to both your power and your superpower at the same time. And I've only seen the AI just use its superpower so far. It hasn't used its power at all. So that does clear that up. The AI is smart enough to do it, because normally it doesn't. If it has its power meter is full, it usually goes for its super every single time. So that's mildly interesting. Fair enough. I'm wondering if he has an anti-air. Or any missiles or something. That would be interesting, because missiles do have decent vision. Missiles have 5 vision, so provided you can get them set up properly, they're actually semi-competent for scouting air units and, you know, actually hitting things. But the downside is they move on treads, so they move slower than sloth shit. And they're barely usable at the best of times. Now, we don't need to worry about the infantry down there. We don't have a HQ he can capture, do we? No, we don't. So we can only lose if he routs all of our units. What does his power do again? +2, but lose 10%. Okay, so actually, because he's capturing, I don't mind hitting him right now with my tanks here, because he isn't going to fire back. He's just going to capture with this one. So I don't mind just doing that, and I can move that in. Leave that guy there to repair. And I'm actually going to park that there and leave it. Is there anything else I can do? What are my L and R buttons mapped to? Ah, it's A and S on my keyboard. Okay, now I remembered, so I don't have to scout the thing around. I forgot what I'd bound it to on the controls. Let's see. Oh, I can hear a tank, where it could be an anti-air. That could also be a tank and an anti-air. It's hard to tell. They sound the same. Trying to work out what his units are in the fog is a little bit difficult. At least on Reboot Camp, they do seem to have more defined noises for the different types of units, at least, so I can tell once I've learned the sound effects properly, because at the moment I still don't quite know what all of them are. I'm hoping I'll be able to tell. Nope, the wrong one. There it is. For future F, because at the moment, so I've not played the game very much, I'm still working it out, but I've enjoyed what I've played so far, and you guys really seem to enjoy it as well. There is currently a poll running on the community tab where you can vote for what we play next. At the moment, Advance Wars 4, Dark Conflict or Days of Ruin is winning, but Advance Wars 2's Reboot Camp campaign is in a close second place. Now, we are going to play both of them eventually, I want to stress that, but it's just which one you'd like to see us play first. And people seem to want to watch me suffer and play Advance Wars 4, as a couple of missions in that game I am absolutely dreading. If you've played it, you'll know why. Mostly Mission 20 against Waylon, or Finn, or whatever he's called in your region. I'm dreading that one, but I'm also dreading just the final boss in general, because it is ludicrous. Stolos, or Calder, or whatever he's called in your region, is one of the most broken and overpowered commanders ever put into an Advance Wars game. You may think I'm being a bit hyperbolic by that, but I'm not. He has like stronger stats than Kanbei's Samurai Spirit for his CO zone, and all units within it, for free, constantly, and he gets access to Andy's superpower every single turn for free. I mean, it does drain his funds, so it's not quite for free, but... Oh, he's moving artillery around, okay. Yeah, it's not quite for free, but... because I say it will drain all his money, but yeah, he gets access to it every single turn. Oh, we have a time limit, I didn't even realise. Bugger, I've been taking my sweet-ass time. Ah, now he does have an anti-air, ha 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 ha. And another tank, fair enough. Yeah, and the map itself is... it has access to 2 Sturm Meteor Strikes that alternate which side of the map they hit every single turn, as well as laser cannons, like the finale of Advance Wars 2, but it has 5 of them, which keep moving back and forth. And his base spawns 2 units every single turn, like the factory. It's insane how difficult that level is. I've only ever beaten it twice. Yeah, genuinely, I've only ever beaten it twice. There will probably be a strategy for being able to beat it every single time, but I haven't been able to work out what it is. I genuinely don't know. Or is it... Did he have a rocket down here, rather? He said he had an artillery, but with how much damage that did, I'm betting he's got a rocket. My power isn't quite charged up yet, either. No, that's going to do piss all damage. Rockets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can move my recon there, and I'll move my artillery in. That's fine. Because I'm not really bothered if it gets hit, because I don't think either of the units he's got are going to damage it, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm sorry this has been taking a while to upload, but work schedule is a little bit chaotic. But to be fair, when is it not chaotic with me? Can I at least take the tank out? No, not quite. I'm worried about where his anti-air's gone. Can I... Yeah, he can hit me. Okay, if I bring at least that in there, so it's a little out of range. I'm going to drop that mech off there, just in case he does go for my APC, because he can see it. And hopefully I'll win by HQ capture at least. Ah! Okay. Well, now we know where his anti-air has gone, so I'll be able to deal with it. Yeah, there we go. What is it he has down here? Let's take a look. Oh, it is an artillery. So what hit me up here? Unless he's... Oh, I don't bloody know. I wasn't paying attention. It's been a long day. But... Oh, why did I click wait? Like I said, it's been a long day. But I am enjoying this so far. Like I said, I said at the start, I am enjoying this. I genuinely am. This is really interesting. I'm really enjoying all the reworks and the changes in this. It has been interesting to see what the modders have done to it. I'm really looking forward to see what they've done with Jess, actually, because Jess was terrible in Advance Wars 2. I wonder what she's going to be like in this, if she's going to be any good. I mean, I hope she is, because she's one of my favourite characters to play, even though she's terrible. Ah, I do actually have my my power now, so once he's gotten his out of the way, if I can take care of that artillery unit, which is blocking the HQ, then I just need to move my mech one space, and we can victory march in the following turn. Has he got anything hidden in the one underneath? He does not. Okay, how many units does he have left? He has 3 units left. He's got the infantry, which is around here. And I think he's got another one around here somewhere. But I'm not sure. Anyway, we can get all of my infantry into range now. Oops-a-daisy. Yeah, I can get all my guys into position. And just on a little bit of a capturing spree in the next turn. Which sounds lovely, doesn't it? So we'll do that. I wonder... That's another point, actually. I wonder if there are any hidden lab maps in this campaign. If there is, and you know, tell me in the comment section. I would actually love to know if there are any hidden maps in this campaign. If there isn't, then fair enough. But yeah, maybe you can tell me. Because other people have played this. There are other Let's Plays on this on YouTube, I'm sure. Yes, it's Double Time we want, not Victory March. They're changed around in this. Not bad. Now it's my turn. I do enjoy the power theme. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Right, let's go on a little bit of a capturing spree. Not going to be able to capture everything. Ah, there's the other mech. Okay, so no, his other 2 units over here. I don't know why I'm capturing all these cities, because I don't need to. But I guess it's just rubbing it in his face. Yeah, I don't need to do this, but I'll just take all of them because I can. It's a shame I don't get the increased movement range, but it makes sense why I don't, because Sami's extreme movement range with Victory Mark. Yeah, that is all his units accounted for. And I can capture his HQ, and we win! Ugh, this was a failure. I'm off to Yellow Comet again. Yeah, see how well that plays out for you next time, mate. Sami, Max, are you alright? You didn't report back to me. We've got good news and bad news. Flak has a huge army in the north, and we both had to retreat. But we met and took an area further south. Flak's troops can arrive at any time, so we could use some help. You could have told me this earlier. I'll prepare reinforcements ASAP. Thanks. After this, defeating Flak will be a cakewalk. Hopefully, anyway. Let's see what terrible score I got this time. I'm expecting my power score to be abysmal. Ooh, not bad. So do you need to get a perfect 300 points in this to get an S rank? Fair enough. A little bit slow, but I didn't even realise I had a time limit. To be quite honest, I didn't even see I had a time limit. It completely escaped me by. That could have gone really badly. Right, and there we go. Good save. Yeah, so let me know what you want us to see next. Do we do the Max mission at sea, or do we take on the Andy mission? Let me know which one you fancy. As always though, it's been an absolute pleasure. Like the video if you did, subscribe to catch more installments of this series and other Advance Wars games. And hopefully, I'll see you next time. Cheers for watching, stay safe, and ta-ra for now. Bye-bye!